I heard a lot of people having regrets later. I heard a lot of people turning 30 and realizing, okay, I'm not where I want to be. What should I do now? But they're still not doing a change because they've been doing the same thing for 10 years and they're in their comfort zone. And I just didn't want to be one of them.
Yeah.
I don't want to turn 30 and look back and say, hey, I wish I had done that. No, I will say I did that.
Hey there, it's Jay Kali, aka The Strength Architect, and 7 years ago, I quit my cushy federal job and I risked everything and moved down here to beautiful Cancun, Mexico. And within that time, I've had 3 super successful fitness businesses and I've got to travel the world. Along the way, I've had this awesome opportunity to meet some amazing coaches and to hear their stories, their struggles, and their joys of doing what they do now, living their dream, being a fitness coach. This is for those personal trainers out there who are tired of being stuck in the gym, or for anybody else who is tired of being confined to just their 4 walls and want to step out into the unknown and finally achieve their dream. This is for you. You're going to hear some amazing stories, all the way from Paris, France to Istanbul, Turkey, from Berlin, Germany, all the way down to Barcelona, Spain. I'm telling you, these stories are going to motivate you, inspire you, and push you to take action to finally go out there and achieve your dreams. Once again, I'm Jay Kali, and this is the International Fitness Coach, Living the Dream.
Grüß Gott! I'm here in Vienna with Irina.
Hi.
How's it going?
Everything great. It's a beautiful day.
Oh, you know, it's been kind of raining every once in a while the past 2 days we've been here, so I'm definitely happy that we got this nice, beautiful, clear, sunny day. So, tell me, why do you like Vienna? What's so special about this city for you?
I love walking around on the same streets hundreds of times and still discovering new details.
Ooh.
New architectural details like columns or something, a painting I haven't seen. It's just great, and there's a lot of possibilities. You can just walk around, you can do plenty of stuff, you can go out in the evening, you can stay in the park.
There is a lot of parks here too, and they're beautiful. They're beautiful. You know, I've seen it seems like the culture here as a whole is very respectful. It seems like everybody takes care of things. I mean, I even seen that you're able to drink on the metro here, which I think is actually really, really cool.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. I've seen actually people, like normal people, going and taking litter off the streets and putting them in a garbage can. So
yeah, I mean, the parks are beautiful. Everything usually cleans up. I mean, it's not like there's trash and things like that around. So I think it says a lot about the city. It says a lot about the country, I think. So it's beautiful here. It really is. So you're initially from Romania, correct?
Yes, exactly.
So what made you come here to Vienna?
I came in my last year of studies. It was like an Erasmus semester, and I came here. I didn't have the thought of staying here. It was just for 8 months, and then maybe not from the first evening, but definitely from the first month, I said, I will stay here.
And 4 years later, you're here.
4 years later, I'm still here.
Oh, wow.
And I'm still in love with the city.
Wow, that's awesome. That's really cool. I mean, I'm glad that you found something that you fell in love with, even just coming within the first month. I think a lot of people are scared to step out of that comfort zone and to take that challenge and say, you know what, there might be something more for me out there. So I think it's awesome that you found that. And you said you were in studies. You were studying to be an engineer.
Exactly. I studied electrical engineering. I finished my studies. I started my job as an engineer 3 years ago. And again, a few months later, I realized, hey, I'm not really happy. So why wait and be 40 and do something when I can do something right now?
Wow.
So,
wow.
Yeah.
I like that mentality. That's an awesome mentality. That's gold. That's gold. Why wait whenever you can do something now? A lot of people hold themselves back and don't want to step out of that comfort zone like we were saying. So what do you feel pushed you out of that comfort zone? Push you out of that comfort zone to say, you know what, I'm going to stay here in Austria. Push you out of that comfort zone to say, you know what, why wait until later and do something now? What is that?
I guess I've heard a lot of older people saying, hey, you're young, do it now, I didn't do it. I heard a lot of people having regrets later. I heard a lot of people turning 30 and realizing, okay, I'm not where I want to be, what should I do now? But they're still not doing a change because they've been doing the same thing for 10 years and they're in their comfort zone. And I just didn't want to be one of them.
Yeah.
I don't want to turn 30 and look back and say, hey, I wish I had done that. No,
Oh my.
I will say I did that.
I hope someone is taking notes right now and writing this down, because this is, I mean, that's wise wisdom. That's wise wisdom. If you're not even 30 yet, I mean, that's some wisdom beyond your age. Seriously, I mean, I applaud you for that. So awesome, so awesome. So tell me, what's it like training here in Austria?
So being a trainer, I've been a trainer for almost 2 years now.
Nice.
I'm a personal trainer. I train in some studios and also privately.
Very nice.
Also, when it's nice, I do some outdoor trainings. If not, it's indoor training. I specialize on strength training. I don't like cardio. I must confess, I don't run. I'm a terrible runner.
I don't like cardio either. I think everybody knows that.
Yeah, and it's nice. It was what I was lacking at my other job, where I was just with the computer the whole day in a small desk, at a small
cubicle.
desk, exactly.
Yeah.
I missed this human contact.
Oof.
I missed meeting lots of different people, and I just wanted to do that. So that's why I started. Also, I thought training would be a good idea, except for my passion to train, like for my training.
Yeah. We always get pushed on the back burner sometimes whenever we're helping others.
Yeah.
Yeah, sometimes it happens.
That's true. To be sincere, I thought I would start being a trainer and do my other job like 50-50 for about 1 year, and then switch to training full-time. And now 2 years later, I can say I didn't do that, and I don't plan on doing that anymore. I don't think I would be as happy if I did training as a full-time job.
Nice.
I got to know more about the people now. I was way more naive before. I used to assume that people would think and do things as I would do them.
Yep.
Like if I say, okay, I will see you tomorrow, then I will see you tomorrow. If I say I will call you tomorrow, then I will call. But I learned that 90% of people don't do that, unfortunately. And also, I learned not to take it personally. They just don't do it because they don't do it. At first, I was really, a bit sad because everyone said, yeah, we'll do it. I was, excited, and then no one did anything. Now I learned to cope with it. It's good, but that's one of the reasons why I wouldn't do it as a full-time job.
Very nice. Very nice. You know, I think you bring up a really great point, because a lot of people who try to step out of that comfort zone, also, because I mean, going back to that, right, which I think is good, because like I say, people say, well, I can't do that, or I'm not ready to do that. I can't quit my main job because that's what brings in the money in order to do this that maybe is a passion. But you're doing them both. Yeah. And you realize doing them both, you actually can still maintain both, and you're deriving happiness from them both.
Exactly.
It's getting you out of your main job to go and put it almost like a hobby, but almost that's bringing you money in someplace else.
That's true.
And then you're getting joy out of that, and it's also not taken away from your main job, so you kind of have that back and forth crossover. And I think a lot of people mix up on, well, I have to do it all or nothing. And you'd be able to do both. And then once doing both, you said, hey, I like both. Yeah. And I'm going to continue doing both.
Exactly.
Yeah,
that's true.
Another one. I think that's a great wisdom right there. I think, it's not the all or nothing mentality. You guys can do one thing and then do something else at the same time and decide which one you like more. Maybe you don't know. Maybe you might not like what you're doing right then, right there. And you say, hey, you know what? I'm going to try something else out because it's going to work. And so you don't just shed away what you've been doing just on a hope that you're going to like something else. So I think that's very smart, very smart.
True. And what I also like about this is that having a constant job, I have my money income from that, so that I never have to associate fitness with money. It's not like I'm doing it for the money. It's like, okay, if I'm getting something out of it, great. But if someone calls me like 1 hour before training and says I won't be able to come, I won't think, oh shit, I won't be able to pay my rent.
Yeah.
So that's also...
It's a lot less. Good. Yeah, that's a lot less stress taken off of. We're trying to find the next trying to find that next client. How can I make money? So very good point. Very good point. Lovely. As a trainer, let's go back to let's put the trainer hat on, not the engineer hat for a second. As a trainer, besides some people not showing up and people following through with their commitments, what do you feel has maybe been the biggest obstacle that you've overcome with people here in Austria?
The problem with training is people can't be motivated by themselves. That's why they need a trainer.
Yes.
Then most of them won't be able to get motivated either, even with a trainer. And they will expect to see the results immediately. They will come, they will say, okay, I'll do this, I will come for 1 week, 2 weeks, 3 weeks, but they won't see anything yet, because of course they won't be able to see it for 8 weeks probably. And then they get demotivated again. And then it's there where you as a trainer need to be able to explain them, to be able to be by their side and tell them, okay, just do it 1-2 months longer, I promise you will see the results, but you just need to do this the first 2 months, and then when it becomes a habit, then you can't lose it anymore. And I have some clients that I've been working since I started, and at first it was tricky a bit, and they were a bit demotivated, but now they're saying, okay, if I'm not here 1-2 weeks, they're calling me, hey, I can do it without you, I need to train. So
that's awesome.
That's
the biggest obstacle that you overcome. I feel that I think it's one of those that a lot of coaches have to go through too, because we do in an age of instant gratification, like, well, I can just do one click on Amazon right now and I can have a book or my item shipped to me, or I can just go find a new book I want, or listen to a new podcast and have it downloaded on my phone right now, or whatever the situation is. And you try to correlate that to fitness and you're like, well, come on now, you haven't worked out ever in your life, and now you're trying to start working out. Do you expect to see, how much changes do you expect to see in 1 or 2 weeks? The body takes time to evolve to that training, so great point. Yeah, and that's a difficult one to overcome for a lot of people. Okay, so when it comes to, let's say, motivation and stuff like that, is there a piece of advice that you learned from a mentor, or maybe a quote that you've seen that really resonates with you, that speaks a lot to you? What would that be?
Yeah, it actually is. I've seen one a motivational picture on Facebook, and it said, look in the mirror, that's your competition. And that's what I'm living by. If I wake up in the morning and I look in the mirror, I feel good, I know I've done it well. If not, I know I have some more work to do.
There you
and
go.
It's always like comparing what I see in the mirror to the perfect image I have in my mind.
So you're always constantly striving for your own self-perception of what perfection is, and not comparing yourself to, oh, this trainer over here is doing so much better, or this person over here is doing so much better than me, or looking better than me. You're actually working on just you, and you're focusing on you.
Actually, yes.
That's beautiful. I tell a lot of my students at the time, comparison is the thief of happiness. Right? If you're comparing yourself to, why does she look better than me, or why can she lift more than I can, you're just stealing your own happiness from yourself.
That's true.
So I think that's a great piece of advice. Beautiful. All right, so let me throw you another a hard question.
Okay.
What do you feel is actually missing from the coaching or the personal fitness industry today?
I think it's the accountability for the action as a trainer. There are many trainers. I've watched personal trainers, so they offer one-on-one training and they claim they have the full attention for the client because it's just one. And then you look at them, and while the person is doing some squats, maybe with the knees inside, the trainer is checking his Facebook page. And you're thinking, okay, why are you here? It's not that the person has paid a lot of money for that hour, it's that he really can do something and harm himself. And that's exactly what the trainer is supposed to do, like make sure he doesn't do anything wrong.
Oh, trust me, do not get me started on this subject. It's one of the most aggravating subjects, showing up late to appointments, playing on your phone, worrying about your next client coming in, so kicking your current client out in time and things like that. I mean, it all adds up, but you know what? Your main mission, in my opinion, also is there at that time for that person. There's nothing else going on. The world could be on fire. There could be Armageddon happening outside, but you know what? If those knees are caving in on a squat, you better be fixing those knees and not worry about anything else. So no, I think that's a great lesson that people should know about in the industry. Hopefully we can start fixing as a whole also. How about, is there anything else that you would tell coaches out there?
Get out of your phones and look at your client.
Get off the phone, start paying attention to your clients. That's number one. They are number one. I mean, even though it's not about the paycheck like we were talking about, but they are putting that money in your pocket. And you know what? And honestly, if you're struggling in your business and you know that you check your phone, I'd probably say the two are kind of connected in that one. If you start paying more attention to your client, maybe more clients will start coming to you. Because if I notice it and you notice it, then you know what? Everybody else around notices it, and your client notices it too, even if you don't realize it. So I think it's get off the phone, just put it down. So Irina, how if someone's coming to Vienna or want to come check you out or visit, and they want to work out with someone awesome in the park or in your gym and one-on-one, how can they find you?
Well, I'm on Facebook, Instagram. I have my website actually. You can find me here.
Yeah, nice. I'm gonna put all the links and stuff like that in the comments of the video. Okay. So just click on the links. It'll be easier. So if you can't read it, don't worry about it. We'll just click on it. But I thank you for your time. I really appreciate it.
Thank you very much. It was a pleasure.
Oh, thank you. Bye, guys.